Hello and welcome to my tutorial on how to make your gestures, like when you close your hands, your ears plop, or make your tail wiggle. We're going to do that. Um, so what we want to do first is we want to make our face toggles already. I've already made my face toggles. This is my personal avatar, and I've already made them. Like, fist and stuff is sad, and all sorts of fun stuff. But, oh god, that's a problem. Well, we will ignore that problem for right now. Um, yeah. So, what we want to do, we already made our face stuff. So since this is sad, say we want to make the ears sad, like make them plop down. Some things will have, like, mine has hide stuff, but some ears will have it where they can go down on their own with like a blend shape. But mine don't, so I'll show you how to make them still flop down without a blend shape. So first what we want to do is we want to put the FX control, whatever your control is for the thing. Where is... Oh, yeah. Whatever this is, you need to put that up here into your controller. We will remove this after we are done. I'll show you that later. So now what we want to do is we're going to go to your toggles. Whatever toggle you want to do. Mine, I'm going to do sad for the ears. And we want to go to the animation. Make sure to click this because if it won't pop up. Then we want to hit record. Now we got it looking all sad. And we want to find the ears in the armature. This, yeah, never mind, sorry. Now we found the ears. Usually we don't want to go from the bone, like this one. We want to, because this is just the root bone, so we want to go where these are, where it stretches out like that. Let's not do that. So we want to go up here, so you can have the bubble and that. So you just want to move that, and you just move it to where you feel is the sad, you know. Like, I think this is good. And then you just, from here, you can just copy and paste all of these numbers to the other ear. But you gotta make sure that, since it's the opposite side, it will have negatives and stuff. So you see how this has a negative in it. But if we go over here, this doesn't. So we want to keep the negatives. At least that's what I've figured out. Alright, now we're doing rotations. This one's a little bit irritating and annoying sometimes because it'll do something you don't want it to do. So just make it the same as the other one. Yeah, I know, it's a problem. I know it's a problem. 937. So instead of having it as a negative, we wanted a positive. Instead of this being negative. Pretty sure we also wanted a positive too. And do we want this negative? We just kind of mess around with it until we feel like they're roughly the same. Yeah, they're the same now. Why do you look a little lower? I do not know. OCD, please stop. Who's doing it? Is it you? Got it. Wait. Are you negative? Why do you hurt me so? Anyways. Sorry, OCD is going off right now. Did I put in the wrong numbers? No, I put in the right numbers. I know this is not negative. I know this isn't positive, so this is negative. Maybe it might just be the hair. Yeah, it's just the hair, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna say it's just the hair. But yeah, now we got this all set up. And we also can do the lower ears too, if we want. They look sad enough. But, you know, you could do the lower ears the same way too. Or, like, yeah. But, say we want to have the tail do an animation while the ears flop down are in sad mode, right? So now this is good. That's a sad boy. Before we go and test it out, we want to make sure that the ears that we just animated, if we go all the way down, we need to make sure that it is animated. Because since they have fizz bones, like these right here, since they have fizz bones, if we don't put is animated, they won't animate to what we just did. I thought I was tripping. So now it's sad. Oh my god, it works. Okay, sorry. I'm happy. But yeah, now it's big sad. Yeah. So now we got that to work. Now what we're gonna do is let's make the tails wiggle when it's happy. So open is happy. So let's make these tails wiggle. It is an animation, you know. So what we want to do is, alrighty. So now, yeah, we want to make the tail wiggle. So when it's happy, when a happy wiggle, you know. What we want to do is we want to get a gesture control. I have a really old version of Go Loco, so I need to update that. But we want to go to the controllers and Control D on this one. Now we have the 3. Go up here, place that up in your avatar thingy. We name this gesture, and we place that in the gesture control area. Now what we want to do is we want to make the animation. So we want to create and go to create animation. We want to name this tail wiggle happy, because we'll make it the tail wiggle. Then with the FX control on, we drag it over here. And it is going to pop up right here. We want to delete this after we get the animation, because if we delete it now, then for some reason it won't be here. So we gotta put an animation on it first for some freaking reason. It is weird, it is out of my control. So we just delete this after we do the animation. So we want to go in there, tail wiggle, and then we start the animation. So now what we want to do, I'm going to take off my hair. So give me a second. Yeah, so I can see what's going on. Now what we want to do is we want to find sorry, I have a sore throat. We want to find the tail root, which we don't want to animate itself, I think. Let's see if it stretches. Yep, it stretches, so we can animate this itself if we want to. But we can animate one tail at a time or two. I'm just going to do them both because they're both going to wiggle at the same time anyways. Yeah, you know what? Let's go into the tail, because I feel like that is going to mess it up somehow. So we want to find there, is that it? No, I feel like that's moving it up a bit too much. And since we're animating it from the armature, you can't just Control Z it, you gotta preview and unpreview it because it's stupid. It's fine. There we go. And we just move it right there. And then we do the same for this tail. We don't necessarily have to copy the thing. We just make it like that. So now we got the Actually, let's make it a little bit more to the left, you know? Make it very happy. Yeah, we got it moving to the left now. And now we want to make it to the right, so we just want to go to 10. We'll make it shorter if we have to, and then just make it go to the default state, I think. No, that's not how you do it. That's definitely not how you do it. Position maybe? No, that is not. Whatever, just you make it back, and then you want to go to the right. Make it how you feel. Yeet it over here. Maybe a little more yeetus over here. And now we have that going on for us. You know, that's cute. So if we just play it, it'll be a little bit too fast. So we just want to maybe move it over here. And then we got that. This will definitely look better once it, we want to probably move this a little bit more. So we just have a nice shake, you know, nothing too crazy. You can make it crazy if you wanna, but I don't want it crazy. So we got that. Now we loop because we want it to loop, and time to figure out how to make it in the control. So what we want to do is we want to go into the gesture animator up here. We want to make a new thingy called tail wiggle happy. Sorry, happy. We want to make sure the weight is to 1. We want to make a empty state and name it default. Default? I think that's how you spell default. We don't have to name it. I just like naming it default. And then we throw in the tail wiggle happy right here. So now we want to make 2 transitions from tail wiggle, and then we want to make 1 transition over here. Then what we want to do is we want to make sure exit time is off, 1 point, and then we want to make this condition right here is going to be gesture left equals 2, since what this means is that the left hand is going to equal 2, which is what open is. Open equals 2. So since we are making it equal 2 on the gesture left, this is going to equal 2 on the open hand. You can make it 3, which would be point, or, you know, so on and so forth. If you have any questions, DM me. And now since we got that, we want to do the same thing over here, but gesture right equals 2. Now for this one, what we want to do is do that, yeah. But we also want to make sure that it says gesture does not equal 2. And we want to put them both on this, does not equal 2. And that is how you set it up. Let's see if we did that correct. And now we get in here. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. Go back into your freaking FX control and delete it. We don't need it no more. Get out of here. No. E. Get out. Okay. Let's put our hair back on. Now this is normal. Ooh! Ooh, get out of here. Whoopsie daisy. Oh! And almost forgot. Since we also did make an animation with this, we want to put wherever we want to make the fizz bone also is animated. Almost forgot that, sorry. Now we go in here, and when you do open, it'll wiggle. Look at it. It's a little wiggly boy. That's so cute. I love that. And you can always make the ears pop up if you want, and also it does it for the other hand too. You can have it off, you can do this, or it'll work with the other hand too. It'll also work if you do this and another thing. So, oh my god, look at that. So cute. Such a cute puppy. But yeah. And that's how you do that. I hope this was kind of clear. My ums are gonna be annoying. I'm so sorry, but I hope that was a good tutorial for my first one. So have a great day.